It's on YouTube, so. All right. I just want to thank everybody for coming out today. And if you could, just go ahead and mute your phones for the duration of this speech. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys today about stress and how to deal with it and some of the effects that it goes through. Stress is the body's reaction to any kind of change. So I know that you guys we all work at Splash Wet and Wild Houston, so we have a lot of stress going on. Head guards, you got a lot of stress. Knowing how to get people's breaks, all your 50 and all that good stuff. Supervisors too. So this speech will be good for all of us just to kind of keep in mind, because I deal with the stress even on a daily basis. So stress symptom can be affecting your health. It could be you're not sleeping well, you're not eating properly, you're not exercising enough. All these things could cause you some kind of stress. So like I said at the beginning, it's any kind of change. So if you just got a new car or a new job, you're stressful or just got recently promoted, stuff like that, and all kinds of stress because you just don't have the swing of things yet. But we all know that at the end of the day, we can always manage our stress by knowing that in a few weeks, we're going to know this like the back of our hand. So some of the symptoms we should look out for are like nagging headaches, dehydration, not eating all the time, really just not having a positive outlook on things. If you feel like you're always depressed or always emotional, then that's definitely some signs of some stress. For adults, there's all kinds of stress that we could be prepared for. For women, it can affect your menstrual cycle, it can affect cramps, bloating, all kinds of stuff. Guys, it can affect our reproductive systems, so we may not have some issues down there. Also, some other signs is anxiety. We have some restlessness. We have lack of motivation or focus, which in the end can really become a bad idea. You're more irritable when you're around people. So like if your boss comes in and says, why isn't things being done, or why we haven't cut down with certain staffing, and you take it out more aggressively, then you probably can just sit back and relax and just take a deep breath. One of my classes at A&M, my teacher taught us how to deep breathe. So that's something we can all do together real quick. Just inhale and then let it out. We would practice our breathing before tests, before quizzes. If you didn't study the night before and you overslept, rushed into the bus, and you get there and you realize that you don't know anything on the sheet, deep breath, some relaxation can help calm your mind, and you might realize that you might start getting back some of that motivation and all kinds of stuff in your focus. You got to be careful when you're looking at stress, because it can quickly lead to other things like postmortem stress for certain people. It also can go on to, the stress could lead to physical symptoms including upset stomach, elevated blood pressure, and some people need to go on different kinds of medicines to make sure that happens. You should definitely be seeking help if you have chronic stress, and that is anything from not eating right or all kinds of stuff. So acts to manage stress. Some of the things I like to do is I like to go to the gym. I work out, I play sports, video games, girls can be shopping, going to get your nails, working out, really just anything in general that gives you the more me time. So nowadays, people are all about that yoga, and it's all about peace of mind, setting the candles out, and really getting your stretching in, which I did yoga in college, and I did like it a lot. So there's all kinds of stuff that you can do. Boxing, just really anything that gets your mind going. Make sure you get plenty of sleep, eat a balanced diet. That really plays a role into it. Also, we have avoid tobacco use or excessive caffeine. So people who maybe not getting a good night's sleep may drink a lot of caffeine at Starbucks, all kinds of stuff, and it'll actually lead to more stress. So also, the alcohol intake, if you're really stressed out and you drink a lot of alcohol, it can lead to really bad decisions like poor decision making, anxiety, and it can always lead to more serious issues in the future. Like if most people will drink when they're depressed, then they get more depressed because they're more stressed, and then it's just downward spiral from there. So moving forward, the only thing I can like to really stress is the act to manage stress. We can all use the deep breathing techniques when you have classes or any kind of like speech in public, all kinds of stuff like that. It's always good just to take a deep breath and get through it. And that's all I got for you guys, so thank you for coming out.